All right, back to this champion rifle. So since the last video, I went ahead and blued the rifle and the trigger guard. Uh, you can see it looks a little bit mottled, and that's because I didn't do all the preparatory work that you really ought to do. I cleaned it, and I washed it really well with some Dawn soap to get the oils off of it, and then but I did not sand it, and those are basically those mottled areas. Those are the pits from the surface rust that's on there because there was quite a bit of rust. I didn't sand those off first. So this product I used, pretty simple process. You put it on a rag, wipe it on there, leave it on for no more than 30 seconds, rinse it off, and repeat until you get the desired darkness and roughness. And so whole thing took about 10 minutes maybe. Pretty quick and easy. So anyway, got that on there, put the gun back on. Really, the only thing I've got left, I'm gonna clean this up. So this is this stylus here. So when you move the gun up the top, it's connected down here with the stylus. So you can see that. So when you're aiming, you're really aiming this little stylus, and it's gonna hit all these different electrodes down here. And each one of those is associated with a target down the play field. So it's important that you've got good connectivity between the end of the stylus there and these little points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it with a little alcohol and Scotch-Brite pad, and then I'm going to lubricate it with some super lube. This grease is it's a kind of a thin grease. It's also clear. Doesn't seem to harden up. It's also dielectric. The dielectric part's important because it'll keep it from conducting electricity between any of these pads if any of them are powered, not just so some of these are very close. So if you use a conductive grease, and a lot of oils and greases are conductive, you can pass current between those on the board. You saturate this Bakelite board, and I don't know if that, yeah, some kind of Bakelite, but anyway, it's organic. It'll absorb oil to a certain extent. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do real quick. All right, so that's what it looks like after cleaning it with Scotch-Brite and then lubricating it with super lube. I also cleaned the tip of this stylus with a honing bar, and then I also put a little bit of grease in there just so that thing will move easily. And you know what? We are the spring is off of this thing. That's the problem. There we go. I have no idea. So now, last part of this is going to be kind of tedious. Got to basically set the sights on it. And setting the sights, not like setting the sights on a normal rifle. We're not going to do anything with the rifle. We're going to aim the rifle at one of the targets, and this is the whole game is going to have to be down when we do it. And then from underneath, adjust all the linkages here so that we're actually, when we're sitting, like right now, let's say, so like right there, that target there, that's the far left. I'm sorry. Yeah, so there's this little, sorry, you can't see, little rhombus right there in the middle. Those are the 4 pop bumpers. So that one there, that's the far left pop bumper. So the far left. So if we aim the gun at the far left pop bumper, far left pop bumper, we should be on that point. But we got to lower this lid first because that's going to slightly mess up our aim. So this is going to be kind of hard to do. Probably a 2-person job, to be honest. But I'm going to get this thing aimed, and then after that, I think everything's good to go on this. We're going to find out here in a little bit. All right, so I got the gun aimed up pretty well. The way I did it was I basically turned the game on and started shooting around and aiming slowly until I hit, say, that left pop bumper, and then look down the sights, and you look down the sights and you see, okay, I'm aiming about one pop bumper width to the left. So I know that underneath my stylus is aiming a little too far to the right. So I just need to adjust that to the left. So I did that, and Now it's aiming. I played a full game. Everything worked. I even got the extra game. I got the extended time, which basically I got all 5 of the pop bumpers lit. So I got to play an extra game. So the whole thing was working. I'm going to save that one for another video. Do have a couple more things to do. I got to put in these pop bumper seats, whatever you want to call them. Not pop bumpers, sorry. Saucers. The saucer holes, liners, whatever you want to call them. We got to mount a cigarette holder and basically the chain restraint. I'm gonna have to come up with something for that, and basically there's supposed to be some kind of fixture to put it in the barrel. I don't know if that's, I should have looked when I had it off. See, that's threaded or what, but gonna have to, there's really nothing to keep this with somebody yanking on it and breaking something down below, so that's point of this chain to tether this chain to keep it from going. But anyway, I'm gonna get that all done, and then I'll do a play video here real soon. Adios. Cheers.